just getting up into our spots for the first time, setting some cams, see what we can get on those. So I'll be anxious to get up here in a couple weeks to see what we got. What? It's a little bit steep, but we'll get there eventually. Where are we at? There's Brady, and there's Jeb coming up the steep side. That's a big old buck. I like to use my scope as the handle with the ball. Yeah. He's gone, Brady. He's gone. Getting ready to hike in a little bit, find some giants. Check up on our buddies. Jeb's got his new hiking boots on, right, Jeb?
You're making an upgrade.
Gotta leave in the dark to be in there by light. Here we are driving up the canyon. It's 4:11. Woke up at a little bit before 4 to get up. Go see if we can find these deer again. Here's Jeb in front of me, thinking he has to light up the whole mountain with his truck. He's got some lights on there that are unbelievable. So it's the weekend before the hunt. We hiked up in here to keep track of our bucks, but the mountain's on fire. So we're probably not helping at all, but trying to cover my mouth so I don't breathe in all this smoke. It's like walking in a campfire the whole time. But it's all right. There's Brady. Yeah. Oh well. We can still see a little bit, so we'll keep after it. But that's cool with the velvet dripping hanging off the back of him. That's cool. Did you see that? That's bull that's lower. He's got a bunch of velvet hanging off the back of his antler. Here we come hiking in.
Yeah.
The opening, day before the opener for archery. Jeb lost his hat on the way in. But it's all right. He's still looking pretty hot. Just rolled into camp, got our tent set up. Brady's got some Sour Patch Kids and some Lunchables for dinner. And what's those are called? Crustable? Uncrustable.
Yeah.
Jeb, what are you eating for dinner?
Same thing. Maybe some tuna.
Tuna. Nice. We're gonna go and see if we can find our bucks real quick. I've got me some red vines. It's the night before the hunt starts. I'm sitting here laying in my tent. We went out to see if we could see Ian and his buddies tonight. We didn't see him. We saw some elk, but we didn't see Ian. Here we go. Yep. Here we go. Trying anything to get these deer to come out. So we're back at camp from the opening morning hunt. We saw, let's see, a bear, right? Saw a bear, mountain lion, and like a spike by 2 or a 2-point.
Some cow elk.
And some cow elk. So not what we wanted to see, but we made it through the night barely. There's a tree over here, I'll come show you. This wind started to blow super bad. We could hear trees falling around us. So right as I was about to fall asleep, I heard some crack in the trees over here. And this tree right here, right there, came tumbling down. And it's a big tree. And if it would have gone the other way, there's our tents. So we're about 20 feet away. So we're gonna stay in here this evening and see if we can see our bucks this morning. Not sure what that lion, I don't know. I mean, the elk we saw and the deer we saw they weren't running, they weren't full spook, but they weren't waiting for anything either. They were kind of just going, so. Coming out discouraged tonight.
That's for sure.
No bucks for a while. No deer for a while. We came back up in here, still trying to find our bucks after that lion last week. We didn't see one deer either. We didn't see one deer again this week, so we're headed down now. It's getting dark a lot earlier, but that makes 2 weeks that we haven't seen him. Here we go again. Today's September 1st now. Still the archery hunt. It's just before 4 o'clock and back up. It's been harder and harder to get up in the mornings now since we haven't seen our bucks for since the week before the archery opener, so 3 weeks now I think it's been. Trying to scale these. It's almost like cliffs, they're like logs, and there's so much deadfall in here that you gotta have skills to get over top of them. That Quakey doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, okay. So now I get to go back. I've been getting texts and video and different things on the 2 huge fires by our house. All the area that we've been hunting deer, that I've hunted for my whole life pretty much, are burned to the ground. So we're just finding out more about that fire. Apparently it's the #1 priority fire nationwide. There's 2 of them there close to home. But like I said, our #1 buck, numbers 2 and 3, pretty much every buck that we've hunted this year is in the areas where that's burned. So I was just confused a little bit about some reports and what I was hearing from people about roads being open and access after these fires to where we want to be. So we just went up and checked, and the roads are closed. There's no access. In fact, we can't get up into there anywhere. So